This is one of the first places where I did a video here in Doso. I love it out here. It's one of the trails out here in the neighborhood. But anyways, I wanted to do a video about the importance of rewilding ourselves and why you need to rewild yourselves and why we all need to do it. Um, when you hear the term wild, you think a negative aspect, like you hear something that's uncontrollable or untamable or something like that. But at its essence, wild, all it means is something that is not cultivated, something that's not something that grows out in the environment pretty much. It's something that is natural. And this is what makes us human. This is what makes us not only healthy but be working at optimal levels where we're actually connected to the elements. We're connected to the earth. We're connected to the air. We're connected to the fire, the water. And this is how we thrive. This is a way that this is the lifestyle that we take. Because I mean, diet is important and all, but the air that we're breathing, are we active? Are we connected to nature? When I was back in El Paso, I was living a lifestyle that I was pretty much living from box to box to box. By this I mean from the house, closed windows, closed doors, to my car, closed windows, to the office, closed windows, to the gym, closed windows. And to tell you the truth, the times that I was the happiest were my times when the mornings, when I was in my hikes, whether I was at Ascarate Memorial, one of my trails, one of my hiking trails. But that's the time when I was the most sane, and I decided to pretty much make that my lifestyle. And even though I did take a pay cut coming out here to Ruidoso in the country, it's a lot more important for me to be healthy mentally, spiritually, of course, physically. And yeah, look at me. I'm super connected to the elements. And this is a way that not only are we going to be healthy, but we're going to be, like I said, we're not going to survive. We're actually going to thrive. This is an environment that, in the end, will give us the most freedom. And this is what it's all about, man. It's about freedom. It's about time, having the most time for ourselves, being less connected with the material worlds, being in debt, buying things to impress people that we don't even like, that we don't know, and just live a more simple life, man. So that's what I've been doing, and it really has worked for me, and it's something that I'm gonna continue to preach. So it is something that I'm writing about right now, the importance of rewilding ourselves, and why we all need to do it. Like I said, this is one of the first places that I did a video. I shot a video right here. I was like, it had snowed that day. I was hella happy, connected to the elements, and I've been so happy since I've adopted. I was already living this lifestyle, but now I'm like 100. But I wanted to do a little video on this, and so how do we rewild ourselves, man? A couple of things. Open your windows in your house. Let the fresh air come in. Let all this beauty come in, all this energy, the sunlight, vitamin D on the daily. We're like plants. We need to stay grounded to the earth. Right now, I'm wearing the LeBrons, but normally I'll even be shit. Let me take my shoes off and I'll earth myself. So this is another way that we stay wild. Something so simple. Just like all these plants and all these animals, you know. I did a video about grounding ourselves, earthing ourselves. All these shoes, as dope as these fucking shoes are, these are my hiking shoes. They got rubber insoles. So we're disconnected from the earth. And we need to be connected. I talked about how every electrical device out there, satellite dish, electrical pole, generator, anything, any windmill, any electrical device that you see out there created by man needs to be grounded to the earth. And if it's not grounded, you're going to expect that device to malfunction. So human beings, we are electrical. We work off of electricity. Our mind is electrical. The earth, whenever you pass out, whenever you die, they shock you with electricity to get your heart pumping again, to bring you back to life. That's how important electricity is. So it's essential that you're earthing yourself. And that's another way that you stay wild. Something so simple. You're gonna kill inflammation instantly. Inflammation within the body, any disease that ends with itis is inflammation in the medical field. Arthritis, gingivitis, itis, any fucking itis means inflammation within the body. And whenever you earth yourself, know that you're killing inflammation. Know that inflammation is one of the deadliest things out there right now, causing the most disease and death. It fucking could drive you even crazy. Inflammation within the brain causes depression, all kinds of mental disorders, schizophrenia. In today's world, with the 5Gs and the Wi-Fis and the towers and everything is so electrical, we need to stay grounded to the earth, and know this. That's how you stay wild. You stay wild by eating healthy as you can. Your fruits, your veggies, your meats, your whole foods, man. Ignore the sugars, the processed foods, ignore alcohol, tobacco, ignore the fucking Netflix and all. Obviously we all do it, and I like movies myself, but we need to have a limit when it comes to TV screen time. Fucking start disconnecting your phone. Normally you have it on all fucking day. Me, I've been disconnecting my phone at least 6 hours a day. It is disconnected completely, and it allows me to think better and rewild myself and be more sane and more normal. Breathing fresh air obviously is essential. Exercise. No porn. Have sex with people. Find a girlfriend, a boyfriend. Basic things that our ancestors, they knew about. People that we carry their DNA in our blood, our ancestry, cultures from the past, that they knew all these things. And in 2021, what the thing that has happened is that these corporations, these banks, these big techs, these big pharma, they pretty much control everything now, and They lead people in a modern day life that definitely has its perks, but it also has its prices. And I believe that staying connected to nature is the way that we thrive. I'm not about surviving, I'm about thriving. um Pretty simple. I mean, normally I wouldn't even have my shirt on, to tell you the truth, but trying to be a little respectful, because I'm gonna get my vitamin D out here like a plant. If you're a man, testosterone is increased when you're out there in the sun. Like these elk out here, they lose their antlers every winter, and then in the spring they start growing again, and it's the sun that makes the antlers grow. They could grow up to 4 feet. They're long and they strong, and that's the males, man. That's a testosterone, vitamin D. Everything is connected. There is no lie in nature, baby. Remember that. Stay wild, baby. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna continue my walk. Have a good one. Peace.